So you guys, this next video is actually really heartbreaking. This is an infant that was literally abused by its mother out of anger and jealousy. And it's another example of why we as women, we need to not have people's babies who are not ready to be dads. Because the stress of parenting alone is more than enough. You don't need to stress over a guy and what he's doing out in the world either. Adding to the stress of being a parent, especially a single parent, is just something you don't want to do. And let's just go ahead and watch this news clip really quick and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
A Sanford woman taken to jail accused of child abuse. Police led to her by a video posted to social media showing her actions with the infant. West News' Dave McDaniel looks at how social media made all the difference in this case.
23-year-old Taya Posley accused of child abuse without great harm. The case based on a video posted to social media.
Apparently she is the person that videoed her actions and posted it for reasons that I guess we don't quite understand, but yeah, that was her.
The report indicates Posley was angry with the child's father, saying he's posting on social media but not returning her calls. The video is not being released, but reportedly shows Posley slapping the one-year-old child on what appears to be the face and back.
It really doesn't matter what her intent was. The actions were nothing but appalling, and so we immediately acted and were able to take her into custody.
Sanford's police chief released a statement saying this posted video showed what this helpless infant endured, calling it gut-wrenching and infuriating.
Actually, after doing a little bit of searching, I was able to find the video that the news clipping was not able to show. And you guys, it is very graphic.
Post shit, right? Your daddy wanna post shit, right? He wanna fucking post shit and I answer the goddamn phone. I hate your ass.
You know, guys, this kind of thing is really saddening. And I just personally don't understand it. Can you imagine how that baby felt in that moment? This person who is supposed to be here nurturing you and taking care of you is taking out the anger that she has for dad out on you. Who do we blame in this situation? Do we blame the young man for not being there? Or do we blame the mother who chose to be this person on her own? And we all know how hard it is to raise a little kid on your own. But when you're young and you're confused and you're making irrational decisions, you think a baby is going to keep a man, you think a baby is going to make a man grow up, you think a baby is going to change how he feels about you, and it's not. The best thing, ladies, is to have a baby by a man that you're married to, and not only somebody that you're married to, but somebody that wants to actually be a parent. Because you can be married to a guy that doesn't want children. So the last thing you want to do is make somebody a parent that doesn't want to be there. The child deserves the best outcome. And just because you want to be a parent doesn't mean that he is. And if he's not, you better just be ready to do it on your own. It's not something like, if people want that, they'll do it. If they don't, then they won't. You can't force anybody to do that kind of stuff. Not something this big. It just makes me think, what can we do going forward to make sure that it doesn't happen again? And I think the number one thing is not having children by people who don't want to be a parent. And women, we're the ones who ultimately control it. We can say whether or not we're going to do this. A guy can try to get you pregnant all day, but if you've got something making sure that you can't produce a child, and then if you end up pregnant and the guy changes his mind, well, you got to be ready to live with the decisions that you made. It doesn't really matter what he wants or doesn't want, because anything can happen to him. He can die. He can go away to the army or something. And your last thing is that you don't want to mistreat these guys. They're too small, they're too innocent, and they need somebody to love them. Somebody who can care about them and be there for them. And they don't need you to take out your anger and frustration no matter what you got going on with dad. This is the last person that deserves anything but the utmost respect, love, and care. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Isn't this story horrifying? And again, please leave a comment and tell us what we can do. as people going forward to make sure that we're not losing control with our children.